Hello, this is Fortnite Loser. I've finally finished Days Gone. It's taken me about 500 hours, maybe close to 600, and it's taken me 5 years. Yeah, so it's been a very long journey, and it's been a bit on and off. Basically, I was stalled by getting obsessed with playing Survival 2 mode, which, for those who don't know, is the most difficult mode, but it's also the mode that creates the most immersion, and it turns it into a full-on survival horror where you're petrified leaving your camp. And it's just, yeah, I just loved it, and I barely progressed with the story. Eventually, my son twisted my arm to play out on medium to experience, 3/4 of the story that I'd missed from playing it for about 3 years, maybe 4 years. So it's only in the last, maybe 4 months or so actually, where I've really persisted on medium mode and got through the story. And the story is, just unbelievable. There's so many good things about it. In the review, I'm going to talk about the main characters, Boozman and Deeks, who I affectionately call them. And then there's the immersion aspect of the game, whether you're playing on medium or survival 2. And then there's the combat, which is exceptionally good for both melee and guns. And then there's the story, which is it's a two-pronged attack story where it's the bromance and the romance, and it's just it's really so well written. And the main character of Deacon St. John is it just brings so much energy to the role. It's just fantastic. So as I play the game, we may as well just talk through what I liked about it the most, and my experience of 500 hours of the game. I'm going to start with on Survival 2. I do recommend you try that, but don't expect to go very far in the story. For example, 3 wolves on you in Survival 2. If you're in about level 7, it's 50-50 whether you're going to survive or not. And, it might be like that in real life. Survival 2 is more like the real life mode. Medium mode, you're a bit overpowered in certain situations, but the hordes are still incredibly difficult. The hordes is another thing that sets this game apart from other post-apocalyptic zombie games, in that you can get 500 zombies on the screen after you're at one time. And that is pretty terrifying, and they're built into the quests as well. So, and another thing I really like is the graphics. Are just even though it's a 6-year-old game, the graphics are just so well polished, and the mood of it's just really well done. And as I was saying, the characters especially. Right. Was rudely interrupted by Deacon there. So even though I've done the game, you can actually carry on with quests, which is another nice addition to the game. There's plenty of camps that I've not cleared out, and quest lines, including finding some rings, which I was going to do next actually. Oh Jesus, I've got a bit of a horde on me. So I think this might be a good time to maybe wrap up the review now, getting slaughtered by a bear and some zombies. Anyway, I thoroughly recommend you play this game. It is just absolutely superb even. And if you like this sort of off-the-cuff review, next up we've got Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one. Going to try and play that, but not take 5 years over it. Okay, we'll leave it there. Hasta la vista, babies. And don't forget to like and subscribe and comment.